Thursday night. Got the bike loaded up right there. Tomorrow after work I'm gonna be headed to the Elk Basin XC. I'm hoping to make it in time to be able to do the pre-ride. That way I get to know the course a little bit and maybe I won't wreck like I did at Blue Collar. All right, off work, just took a shower, got everything loaded up. Got to get the dogs loaded up and then we're hitting the road. Just blew a tire on the camper. I've never done that before. I guess we got to get it swapped out. Spares on, throw this on the back, get back on the road.
Actually, anyone in my entire life is going to, even up.
Made it out to Elk Basin. It's pretty empty here still, but it's pretty early Friday. I'm sure it'll fill up some more. Got the camper unhooked, about to unload the bike, get things ready for the pre-ride tonight. Oh yeah. Definitely blew that out. Got the spare put on. I've never had that happen to me before, but I guess I got to buy another tire to use as a spare when I get back to town. As it gets later, people are starting to fill in. I'm sure this place will be packed, especially by tomorrow. I've never ridden this course before, so I'm going to air down a little bit, at least for the pre-ride. And if I need to take out more for the actual race, I will. I also can air it up if I think that's a better option for tomorrow. But for the pre-ride, I'm going to air it down a little bit, get this thing at least a little bit squishy, and we'll see how that does. Just finished the pre-ride. Before this race, Horse Creek was my favorite course by far, but now I think it is Elk Basin. I just like the more enduro-y type stuff, but what I am gonna do is air down here on my tire for a little bit more traction on those rocky chunks. But other than that, tomorrow I'm gonna watch 50cc and the kids do their race, and then we'll get ready for the race and we'll do that. Nothing like some really low quality microwave chow mein after a pre-ride. It's like 7 o'clock, but I am beat. Got up at 4 this morning so I could get my work done, so I'd be able to be here to do the pre-ride. Got the pre-ride done, but I might end up just taking a shower and falling asleep here. This guy is everywhere. fuck. With the turn. Finished the race. I was in like 18th or so until just at the end of my third lap. I wrecked on a hill and fucked up my exhaust. Had to crawl all the way down that last couple places because of that, but I'll show you guys the damage. Doesn't look that bad. The pipe's bent. Not too big of a deal. I'll just have to buy another slip-on for it, but it sounds pretty funny at the moment. Made it back from Elk Basin. That was my favorite course that I've raced so far, but I just got to get my exhaust fixed, and then in 2 weeks I'll be headed to Helena for the Last Chance XC, I believe it's called. I do think that that's more of like a motocross track though, not so much of a cross country. But anyways, I've never done anything like that, so I'm excited to do that. But if you want to watch the full race video from Elk Basin, I will also upload that on my YouTube channel, just a raw GoPro footage video. So go check that out.